So guys, with the NFL a month away, we're gonna have we're starting back up with the pre with the pre with the preseason games, and it kind of gets you back into the spirit of watching football, man. And I know I did a recap of the Hall of Fame game. Was it a week ago now? So again, I know I'm super late uploading this. This was fucking last Friday, so I'm gonna just talk about it real quick and give you my thoughts on the Lions Falcons game. And I know, I'll talk about what happened at the end. So, again, I missed the first quarter of this game. I was busy doing stuff, and but I did catch the second. I did catch the second quarter of the game for the halftime. So it was really just the Falcons again. Falcons were leading 0-3 in the first half, but none of the starters really started for Atlanta or for us either. Like, we had Hendon Hooker, and he had the ball turned over 5 times. Now again, when we play our next preseason game, I know that we're going to see hopefully a couple more starters and a couple more people that we got in the draft. I know we had a couple today, but we didn't in the last game. But I'm hoping that next time round that we're having a couple more starters in, and we can finally see what the whole John Morton offensive line is going to be, and see how that's going to fully kick in. But yeah, basically it was 7-10, a good touchdown from Tulasa. Tulasa with a second and 10, and a third and 10 conversion to make it 7-10. And then again, the Falcons give away personal foul in the second half. The Falcons go back in. We tied the game at 10-10 in the third, and then touchdown. Great touchdown, 3rd and 10 to make it 16 to 10 to the Lions. Great way to lead the game. And then really in the fourth quarter it's 10-10, and then you had Maurice Norris, who had a really bad injury. He was coming in with a collision, and just his head snapped back, got a concussion. And what I do like about, again, good thing what the NFL learned this time from the last time that this happened with Damar Hamlin when he was with the Bills, is that they stopped the game. They didn't wait 2 hours after he had that concussion when the Bills played the Bengals 2 seasons ago. It's like, oh, we're going to keep going because we've got to, man, it's Monday night. No, Norris, he had that concussion, and they instantly stopped the game. So the game was suspended at 17-10 to the Lions. And yeah, what I've heard from reports is a few days ago was that Maurice Norris is responding. He's responding well to like his friends and stuff. So it's good that he's responding. That's the main thing. That he's stable and he's doing well. But yeah, from what I've seen, it's kind of, I don't know. I still think again we have many of our starters in that defensive line, but again, big concern is that what I said when I was doing my video on the lines. You can go back to the draft videos I was talking about. My problem is still the defense. I think we could have done a bit more on that defensive side of the ball. I know that we did invest, but I think, I don't know, I was, like I said in that, when I was grading the Lions' draft, coming out of the draft, and I was thinking, we should have kind of done more. I know we did some in the free agency and stuff, but it's like, we could have added a bit more, especially in the trenches. I think, especially on the offensive line, we could have helped a bit more. But yeah, overall, it was a decent game. Wasn't the best. Again, like I said, it was your kind of secondary team. But yeah, I'll be back to talk about the next Lions preseason game. And then in a couple of weeks, I'm going to probably start that this weekend. I'm going to start previewing the NFL teams, previewing the season for every single, like, but this time I'm going to do it as what I did in the draft. So I'm going to talk about each division, so I can do a longer format of videos and talk about what each team needs in each division, instead of saying, oh, like I go for every single team. And if I talk about like just like the NFC North and what's my expectations for the NFC North, what's the expectations for the AFC East, stuff like that. But anyway, guys, that's my Lions and Falcons review. Leave your guys' thoughts in the comments. If you watch this game, yeah, I am gonna do regular content now, guys.